University Challenge. Asking the questions and more writing.
Hello and welcome to University Challenge, where another two teams are about to play their second of a possible three quarter-finals. Both lost their first, meaning this is sadly an elimination match. The team that loses again tonight will be leaving the competition. The team that wins will need to play one more quarter-final and win it to avoid the same fate later down the line. The team from Darwin College, Cambridge, qualified for these quarter-finals by beating Green Templeton College, Oxford, narrowly, and Magdalen College, Oxford, convincingly. They then faced Sheffield in their first quarter-final, and that match was perhaps a little closer than the final score suggested. The two teams were quite evenly matched on the buzzer, and Darwin just struggled a little bit more on their bonuses, converting only a third of them overall. They did, however, answer very well on literature, film and religion, and going into this match, their average score is just under 150. Let's meet the team from Darwin for the fourth time.
Hi, I'm Lewis Strachan. I'm from North Lanarkshire and I'm doing a PhD in parasite biology.
Hello, I'm Ruth Verhertig. I'm from Cork in Ireland and I'm studying education.
And their captain.
Hello, I'm Louis Cameron. I'm from London and I'm doing a PhD in English.
Hi, my name's Jonathan White. I'm from Buckinghamshire. I'm studying for a PhD in geography.
This year's team from Warwick are here tonight, having beaten Sheffield and Bristol before losing to Imperial in their first quarter-final. In both those first two matches, they started slowly and had to come from behind to win. Whereas against Imperial, they started well, giving some very impressive answers on video games, chess, Greek myths and the actor Candy Darling. The last 5 minutes of the match, however, were all Imperial, and the game finished with Warwick on 105 and Imperial on 190, meaning Warwick's average score so far is now 165. Let's meet them once again.
Hi, I'm Josh Howarth. I'm from St Albans in Hertfordshire and I study history.
Hi, I'm Anthony Kluzowski. I'm from Chigford, North London, and I'm studying English and history.
And their captain.
Hi, I'm Chris Leavesley. I'm from Derby and I study maths.
Hi, I'm Lucy Dennett. I'm from South West London and I'm studying politics and international studies.
Welcome back, guys. Nice to see you applauding each other. Here we go. Good luck. Fingers on buzzers. Here's your first starter for 10. I'll accept either a Roman or Greek name here. Between 1871 and his death in 1882, Dante Gabriel Rossetti is believed to have created at least 8 versions of a painting depicting which figure in...
Darwin Cameron.
Proserpina?
Yes, or Persephone. Your bonuses are on Roman perceptions of Britain. In an eclogue of the 1st century BCE, 2 outcast soldiers lament that they may soon have to go to the land of the Britons, totally cut off from the whole world. Which Roman poet is the author?
Horace, maybe. Virgil, presumably, for eclogues.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Virgil?
Yes. In his odes, written later in the same century, which poet asks Fortune to shield our Caesar as he goes to furthest Britain? Another poem describes the Britons as fierce and inhospitable.
Yeah, probably. Horace?
It is indeed, yeah. In an account of about 98 CE by the historian Tacitus, which Roman governor of Britain exhorts his troops with the words, "It would be no mean glory to fall where land and nature end"?
Governor of Britain. Do we know this? Not really. Pass.
That was Agricola. Another starter question. I need 2 answers promptly here. Begun soon after the armistice in 1918 and comprising a British naval squadron under Rear Admiral Sinclair, Operation Red Trek contributed to the independence of which 2 neighbouring countries in the Baltic region? Their early national leaders were Karlis Ulmanis and Konstantin Pets.
Warwick Howarth.
Lithuania and Latvia.
Now, I'm afraid you lose 5 points, both of whom died in Soviet captivity after their countries were forcibly occupied in 1940.
Darwin White.
Lithuania and Estonia.
No, Lithuania and Estonia aren't neighbours. It's Latvia and Estonia that we need. Let's start the question. What 2 letters are used to designate the 2 classes of semiconductors, one of which has a...
Warwick Leavesley.
N and P.
Well done. It is indeed. Your bonuses, Warwick, are 3 questions on a fictional character. The warrior maiden Clorinda was created by Italian poet Torquato Tasso for a 16th century epic poem whose title contains the name of which city, followed by the word delivered?
Florence. Yeah. Florence.
There's Jerusalem. Composed for the Venetian carnival season of 1624, The Combat of Tancredi and Clorinda, concerning the fight between Clorinda and her lover, is a work by which Italian composer? It incorporates elements of the madrigal, cantata and operatic forms.
Was that Madrigal guy?
Monteverdi, I thought wrote Monteverdi. I don't know. Probably not.
Monteverdi?
It is indeed.
Nice.
Which writer praised the title figure as, quote, "thou beauteous wonder of a different kind," in her 1688 poem To the Fair Clorinda, published the same year as her prose work Orunoko?
Afroban.
Afroban. It is, well done. Let's start the question. Answer as soon as your name is called, giving any two of the traditional Erin Gurvan Nadam, or three games of men, played at annual festivals across Mongolia. Despite their name, women now regularly participate in two of them, though they are not allowed to participate in the sport known locally as Bukh.
Darwin Strachan.
Archery and horseback racing.
Yes, absolutely. Another one's Mongolian wrestling. Well done. Your bonuses, Darwin, are on objects or concepts in physics conventionally represented by the same Greek letter. Which lepton was discovered in 1936 by Carl D. Anderson and Seth Neddermeyer in cosmic ray particle showers? It is unstable, with an average lifetime of just 2.2 microseconds, and has the same charge and spin as an electron, but is 207 times more massive.
When is it? So 1936.
1936.
It's not count, but it's the mu lepton.
The muon?
Muon.
Muon?
Muon is correct, well done. With symbol Mu, what property of a substance may be defined as the extent to which it becomes magnetised under the application of a magnetic field? It is quantified as the ratio of magnetic flux density in the substance to the external magnetic field strength.
The permittivity.
Permissivity. Nominate me.
Nominate Strachan.
Permissivity.
No, it's permeability. Bad luck. A lowercase mu is also used to represent a dimensionless constant defined as the ratio of the masses of which two subatomic particles. The value of this constant may be approximated as 1836.152673426.
I think this is an electron and a proton.
Yeah.
I need to try one.
Electron and a proton.
It is, well done, yes. Let's start the question now, and it's a picture round. For your picture starter, you'll see a picture of a bridge that connects a British island to the mainland. For 10 points, tell me the name of the island.
Darwin Strachan.
Skye.
It is Skye, yes. That was the Skye Bridge that connects the Isle of Skye to the Scottish mainland. For your picture bonuses, you'll now see 3 maps showing other Scottish islands with one-syllable names in English. For 5 points, each name the island. First.
So is that
Inner Hebrides, maybe
Mull?
Mull.
Yeah, is that Mull?
Okay.
Big.
Mull. Mull.
No, it's Rum. Next.
So this is...
Aaron Butte. Is that big enough to be Butte?
Do you know any other contenders?
I'm not sure what this is.
I think maybe just, yeah.
Try Butte.
Butte.
Yes, finally.
Nice.
So that's a large one.
Where is that?
Oh, what is that one?
This is also...
Is that south? No, we're not in the Hebrides.
No, it's not. It's...
Inner Hebrides.
Any other single syllable island?
Skye, Mull. Is this maybe
You
Mull?
could try Mull, yeah.
Mull.
It is Mull. Well done. Now let's start the question. Lee Chang-dong's 2018 film, Burning, and Ryosuke Hamaguchi's 2021 film, Drive My Car, are both adaptations of short stories...
Darwin Cameron.
Haruki Murakami.
It is indeed. Well done. Your bonuses are on social science. What is the most common two-word English translation of Wahlverwandtschaft, a term used by Max Weber to describe the mutual coherence of seemingly unrelated phenomena? The term had previously been popularised by its use in the title of an 1809 novel by Goethe.
Do you know any Goethe?
Universal connectedness or something like.
Oh, God.
I don't remember the phrase.
I feel like we're close to getting this.
Come on.
Oh, I'm not going to get it. Entanglement.
No, it's elective affinity. Weber used the term in his 1904 essay on the concept of what quality in social science and social policy. Weber argues that, quote, an attitude of moral indifference has no connection with this quality, despite popular belief otherwise.
Justice or something like that.
Yeah, justice. I like that. Justice.
No, it's objectivity. In an early 20th century work, Weber argues for the elective affinity between the apparent material asceticism of certain Protestant sects and the rise of what economic system?
Capitalism.
It is capitalism, yes. I need the name of a scientist here. The discrepancy between the so-called early values of around 68 kilometres per second per megaparsec and the late values of around 76 kilometres per second per megaparsec is known as which scientist's tension, due to their differing implications for his namesake expansion constant?
Warwick Leavesley.
Hubble.
It is Edwin Hubble, yes. Your bonus is, Warwick, 3 questions on the Italian Renaissance artist Raphael. Often known by the name of Ludwig Mond, who bequeathed it to the National Gallery in London, an early altarpiece by Raphael depicts what scene from the life of Jesus? A plaque with the letters INRI appears near the top of the work.
It's the crucifixion, right?
Okay. Crucifixion.
Yes. At the centre of Raphael's The School of Athens appear the philosophers Plato and Aristotle, each holding a copy of one of their respective works. Aristotle's concerns what philosophical discipline?
Ethics. Yeah.
Ethics.
It is. Commissioned in 1517, Raphael's last major work, The Transfiguration, is often said to foreshadow what artistic style prevalent between the High Renaissance and the Baroque?
Mannerism.
Yes, well done. Let's start the questioning. What ancient Levantine port founded by the Canaanites links the following? The final battle of the Third Crusade in 1192, a French siege preceding Napoleon's attack on Acre in 1799, and after which he ordered the massacre of his prisoners of war, and a variety of sweet orange, originally...
Darwin White.
Jaffa.
It is Jaffa, well done. Your bonuses, Darwin, are 3 questions on an element of harmony in music theory. What term in music theory denotes a chord progression at the end of a phrase? In cycling, this same word is used to describe the number of revolutions of the pedals per minute.
Yeah, cadence. I think, yeah, that does, because you get that.
Cadence.
Yes.
Nice.
What term describes a cadential figure in which a second inversion tonic chord precedes the dominant chord of a cadence? These chords typically appear on strong and weak beats respectively, with both chords sharing the same bass note.
So is this like suspended or diminished, maybe?
Or
Don't know. Diminished, maybe? I'm not sure. Really.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
So
Diminished.
anything. Diminished.
There's cadential 6/4. What name is given to a cadence consisting of a subdominant to tonic chord progression? It is often named the Amen cadence due to its prevalence in Christian hymns.
So
Cycle.
nominate Neva Hertig.
The cycle cadence.
Yes, well done. Another starter question. Who is the only person in American history to have served as the governor for 2 different states? He was elected governor of Tennessee in 1827 as part of the newly formed Democratic Party before resigning 2 years later to live with a Cherokee, though he would later go on to serve as the Republic of Texas's first president and the state's 7th governor.
Warwick Howarth.
Houston.
It is Houston. Yes, well done, Sam Houston. 3 questions for you, Warwick, on sandstone. The rocky seashore of Vidzeme and the Cuckoo Cliffs in the Gauja National Park are notable sandstone outcrops in what low-lying country?
What are you thinking from the names? Like, do we have it? Basically, do we have it?
Yeah, like Iraq.
No, it's Latvia. Deposits of old red sandstone were mostly laid down during what geological period, often known as the Age of Fishes? It followed the Silurian.
It's about Ordovician, I think.
I think of
Ordovician.
There's the Devonian. Composed of old red sandstone, the tall sea stack known as the Old Man of Hoy is in what island group?
Is that Orkney or Shetland, maybe?
I'm not sure, but you...
I think just
Orkney.
Well done. It is Orkney, yes. Music round now. For your music starter, you're going to hear a piece of classical music by a German composer. For 10 points, give me his name.
Warwick Howarth.
Mahler.
No, you can hear a bit more, Darwin. You may not confer.
Darwin White.
Wagner.
No, it's Mendelssohn. We'll take your music bonuses when we get the next starter right. Which chemical element is the most naturally diamagnetic? That is, it repels an externally applied magnetic field. A high-density metal in group 15 of the periodic table, it is naturally silvery white, but can be made to form distinctive iridescent hopper...
Warwick Kluzowski.
Bismuth.
It is bismuth, yes. For the music starter, you heard Felix Mendelssohn's Elijah, one of the most popularly performed pieces at the Three Choirs Festival, an annual music festival held between the cathedrals of Gloucester, Worcester and Hereford since 1715. For your bonuses, you're going to hear 3 pieces by British composers that premiered at the Three Choirs Festival. In each case, I need the composer's name. First.
maybe
Purcell.
There's Elgar. Secondly, the composer of this piece who was commissioned on Elgar's recommendation.
Mace with Elgar. Who's Mace with Elgar?
I can't. What era? Wait, what? I've forgot what era.
Could it be Holst?
Oh, it could be Holst.
Go for it.
No, it's Samuel Coleridge Taylor. And finally,
We could just go Britain. No, wait, we could give it a bit more. Is this from?
Holst.
No, it's Vaughan Williams.
Oh, that's what I heard it, sorry.
Now start a question. Which philosopher did Ludwig Wittgenstein reportedly once call by far the most profound thinker of the 19th century? His works include The Concept of Anxiety and The Sickness Unto Death.
Darwin Cameron.
Kierkegaard.
It is Soren Kierkegaard. Well done. Your bonuses are on underground rivers. What river ran openly through the centre of Bristol until it began to be culverted in the mid-19th century and today is largely underground within the city? It shares its name with a river in nearby Somerset that passes through its namesake town before joining the Avon at Freshford.
I was going to say the Avon. Pilton, maybe, or something like that.
Pilton.
Yeah.
Anything else? Pilton.
No, it's a river Froome. Also covered in the 19th century, the Neglinaya or Neglinka is a south-flowing urban river that joins what larger river in a national capital?
Neglinka. That sounds like it could be like Russian, maybe. The Volga. Could be. He wants the national capital, so Moscow, maybe.
No, but we need the river, right?
The Volga.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Volga.
No, it is the river that runs through Moscow, but that's just called the Moskva. Hidden underground for most of its 100-mile course, beginning in the San Bernardino Mountains, what river in Southern California shares its name with the large desert in which it is partly found?
Surely you know this.
Well, is it the Badwater? Because it's Badwater Basin in
Is that a
California.
desert?
Well, it's in Death Valley, Badwater Basin.
What's the name of the desert?
Badwater. Try the Badwater.
Badwater.
No, it's the Mojave. Another starter question. Which biblical figure is named alongside Achitophel in the title of a...
Darwin Cameron.
Absalom.
Well done. It is indeed. 3 questions for you, Darwin, on Irish mythology. One of the earliest stories in European vernacular literature, a major part of the Ulster cycle, is the saga known as the Cattle Raid of where?
The Ulster Saga. Yeah, try that.
Armagh.
No, it's Cooley. Which mythical hero with supernatural powers is the main figure of the Cattle Raid of Cooley? The first part of his name means hound or dog and is cognate with the Welsh word for this animal.
Should I nominate Neva Hertig?
Cuchulainn.
Yes, correct. What is the name of the adversary of Cuchulainn in the saga? She is the Queen of Connacht.
Nominate Neva Hertig.
Queen Maeve.
Yes, it is Maeve, yeah. Let's start the question. What metropolitan borough is this? Named in part after a river crossing, it is divided by the River Mersey into southern and northern parts that were historically in Cheshire and Lancashire, respectively, and is home both to the second ground in England to stage a Test cricket match and a football club whose stadium has the largest capacity in the Premier League.
Darwin White.
Salford.
No. Anyone from...
Warwick Kluzowski.
Everton.
No, it's Trafford. It's an Old Trafford cricket ground and Old Trafford football stadium. Let's start the question. In geometry, what 6-letter adjective specifically denotes a transformation that preserves collinearity, parallelism, and ratios of distances between points on a line, but does not necessarily preserve distances or angles, such as a shear mapping or a uniform scaling?
Darwin Neva Hertig.
Affine.
It is an affine transformation, yes. Your bonuses are 3 questions on food production. Its invention credited to the Ghirardelli company, the Broma process is a method used in the production of what sweet foodstuff?
Marzipan.
Yeah, marzipan is a good idea.
Marzipan.
No, it's cocoa butter. What name is given to the stage of chocolate production that involves continuously mixing and grinding the chocolate mass over a long period of time to improve homogeneity? This process is credited to Rudolf Lindt, and its name may derive from the shell-like shape of the machine he used to do it.
I think it's tempering.
Yeah,
Isn't that like freezing?
no, I'm not sure it's
It's on the stage.
Shelton. Conching.
Conching, yeah, conching or something.
That. Tempering, I prefer. Tempering.
No, it is conching. Cocoa powder that has been washed with an alkaline solution is known by what adjective, the nationality of the person who invented this process? This type of cocoa powder is typically darker in colour but mellower in flavour.
Swiss, maybe. Yeah, Belgian. Belgian. Maybe try Belgian.
Belgian.
No, it's Dutch. Let's start the question. The national flag of which country features, very near the hoist, a narrow vertical band of ornamental pattern in gold?
Warwick Leavesley.
Belarus.
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. Known as Koshkar Muiz, or the horns of the ram. And at its centre, a gold sun with 32 rays above a soaring steppe eagle, all on a blue field.
Darwin White.
Kyrgyzstan.
No, it's Kazakhstan. Let's start the question. The Book of Ayodhya and Book of the Monkey Empire are among subdivisions of what epic poem associated with the Hindu festivals of Dussehra and Diwali? Its authorship is traditionally ascribed to the poet Valmiki, sometime after...
Warwick Kluzowski.
Ramayana.
It is indeed. Your bonuses, Warwick, are on mathematical notation. Which Swiss mathematician gives his name to a system of notation that can be used to describe regular polyhedra in terms of the type and number of regular polygonal faces that meet at each of its vertices? In this notation, a tetrahedron would be represented 3, 3 in curly brackets because three three-sided faces meet at each of its vertices.
Euler.
No, that's Ludwig Schleffli. Which regular polyhedron has Schleffli symbol 5, 3, i.e. 3 regular pentagonal faces meet at each vertex?
That's a dodecahedron.
Yeah.
Dodecahedron?
Yes. Which regular polyhedron has Schleffli symbol 4, 3?
3, so
it's 4. It's
your one's 5, 3, right?
yeah, squares
That's
meeting
a
at 3.
cube.
Yeah,
Cube.
Yes. Picture round now, and for your picture starter, you will see a photograph of the leaves of a tree. For 10 points, name the tree. A single word answer is enough.
Darwin White.
Eucalyptus.
It is a eucalyptus tree, yes. That was a Eucalyptus gunnae, or cider gum, the oil of which possesses antibacterial properties. For your picture bonuses, you're going to see 3 more antibacterial plants, 5 points for each you can name. First, I need the genus of this moss.
It looks like a kind of monkey puzzle, but
It does.
Do you have any genus that I could give him?
I don't have any.
yeah, I don't think we know
pass.
this, yeah.
It's a sphagnum moss. Next, this plant with roots that have antibacterial properties.
Is that thistle?
It looks like a thistle. Yeah.
Thistle.
No, that's a greater burdock. Finally, this plant, I need a 2-word answer here.
Aloe vera.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Aloe vera.
That is aloe vera. Yeah. Now start the question. Apatite minerals are the world's leading source of what non-metallic element used widely in chemical engineering? In the human body, it is an essential macronutrient.
Darwin Stricken.
Calcium.
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. That is found in tooth enamel and DNA and combined with calcium in bones.
Warwick Leesley.
Phosphorus.
It is indeed. Your bonuses are on the dancer and choreographer Bill T. Jones. Jones won a Tony Award for his choreography for the original Broadway production of which rock musical by Stephen Sater and Duncan Shake, based on a play by Frank Wedekind. In that production, Jonathan Groff and Leah Michelle played teenagers Melchior and Wendler.
What's Jonathan Groff been in other than... I don't know.
Pass.
Spring Awakening. What is the title of Jones's controversial 1994 work, revived in 2024 for its 30th anniversary, which developed out of the so-called survival workshops that Jones held to help people dealing with terminal illness?
Something to do with maybe cancer? I don't know.
Pass.
Still here. Jones's work as a stage director includes a 1994 production of Dream on Monkey Mountain, a play by which Nobel laureate born in Castries in 1930?
Walcott. Derek Walcott.
Correct. That's not a question. In an 1872 speech to the Reichstag, to what place did Otto von Bismarck declare, "We shall not go, whether in body or spirit," referring to the castle where the German King Henry IV was forced to wait 3 days in the snow?
Darwin White.
Canossa.
It is indeed, yes. Your bonuses are on the United Rugby Championship. Though they play some of their matches in Cork, the main home ground of Munster is Thomond Park. In which Irish city?
Nominate neither Hertig.
Limerick.
Yeah. The Italian team known as Zebre, or Zebras, is based in which city? The second most populous in Emilia-Romagna.
So what is this? This is like in the middle.
Parma,
Parma,
Bologna.
Bologna,
or
Verona,
Ravenna.
maybe.
No, that's not it.
So Bologna.
Parma, I think.
Yeah, good.
Parma.
Yes. The Bulls, Sharks, Lions and Stormers are the 4 teams in the competition from what country?
The Bulls, the Lions, France, maybe.
France.
No, it's South Africa. Let's start the question. Which Greek letter is used to represent all of the following? In mathematics, the first Chebyshev function, used to calculate the sum of the logarithms of prime numbers in a given range. In the International Phonetic Alphabet, the voiceless dental fricative. And in trigonometry, it's typically used...
Warwick Leesley.
Theta.
Yes, your bonuses are on chemistry terms that contain a common word. What term is used to describe the bright incandescent light formed by the heating of calcium oxide to high temperature? The term is also commonly used when referring to someone who is the focus of attention.
Limelight. Limelight.
Yes, what alternate name for calcium oxide may come from an antiquated word for alive, referring to the compound's reactivity in water?
Is it a lime or light? What's
I'm not sure.
No. Pass.
Quick lime. Lime water, a dilute solution of calcium hydroxide, can be used to test for what gas, the presence of which causes the solution to become cloudy.
Hydrogen.
No, it's carbon dioxide. Another starter question. A two-word answer is enough for the points here. To within 100 metres, SJ 803973 is the location of the University Challenge studio using what coordinate system? Overprinted on Ordnance Survey maps and sometimes abbreviated to BNG. Anyone? Quickly, anyone want to have a guess? No, I'll tell you, it's the British National Grid or grid reference. Another starter question. I need a single short word here. Formerly spelt with an initial Latin ligature, especially when denoting a theoretical universal substance, what short term is used in a specific sense in chemistry?
Darwin stricken.
Ether.
It is ether, yes. Your bonuses are 3 questions on Eastern and Southern Africa. The Sukuma are the largest ethnic group of what country? They mainly inhabit the area to the south of a major lake between Mwanza Gulf and the Serengeti Plain.
Mwanza is Angola, I think.
Angola.
No, it's Tanzania. Major ethnic groups in which of Tanzania's neighbours include the Tonga and the Bemba. The language of the latter has become the lingua franca of the Copperbelt province of this country.
Copperbelt. That's DRC.
DRC would be good, yeah.
DRC.
No, it's Zambia. Chua and Nyanja are ethnic groups of what smaller country that borders both Zambia and Tanzania?
Uganda, maybe?
You do know this.
Try...
Come on.
Botswana.
No, it's Malawi. Another starter question. I'm looking for a single word here. The home grounds of Altrincham, Salford City, Notts County, Bromley, AFC Wimbledon and Sheffield United all share what short word in their names?
Warwick Kluzowski.
Lane.
Yes, your bonuses are on the name origins of different titles in Christian churches. Deriving from the Latin word for a substitute or deputy, what term is used to refer to a parish priest in the Church of England?
Deacon.
No, it's vicar. What term for the leader of a Christian congregation derives from the Latin term for herdsman or shepherd?
Pastor.
Yes, what title used for senior members of certain Christian churches comes ultimately from the Greek word episkopos, literally overseer. And at the goal, Warwick have 125 and Darwin have 175. Well, the answer to the last one was Bishop. Warwick, it's so brutal having to say goodbye to a team that's done so well over so many matches, but you played absolutely brilliantly in this competition and you've lost a wonderful team that's played really well and you did so well. Thank you so much for coming along. Just remind us who your mascot is.
That's our friend Ethan. Yeah, he does quiz with us.
OK. Well, Ethan's brought you plenty of good luck. Darwin, you live to fight it another day. You played superbly then, so we shall see you again. And indeed your copy of The Origin of Species, which is getting rather famous. I hope you could join us next time for another quarter-final match, but until then, it is goodbye from Warwick.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's goodbye from Darwin College, Cambridge.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.